Philip here, and we are in a parking garage, and we're about to try out the Mavic 2 Pro along with the Segway Mini Pro. Now, Chris Rollins did a similar video just recently, and I swear I had the idea first, but it's okay. I'm not mad at him for stealing my idea. It was just totally mine first. So I was here about a week ago charging my car, and I noticed that this was pretty much an abandoned parking garage. And I thought to myself, hey, it would certainly be neat to do a video here with the Segway Mini Pro and the new ActiveTrack on the new Mavic 2 Pro. But I didn't have my Segway with me. I had everything else but my Segway. So I said to myself, I'll come back here and we'll do this again later. And here we are. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous about working with the Mavic 2 Pro in this area. But I have DJI Care refresh, so hopefully things go well. Now, if I'm being honest, I'm not too sure if I'm supposed to be in this this parking garage or if they would be okay with me doing this. But they have a public car charger in here, so I guess it's meant for public consumption. And I didn't see any signs prohibiting my entrance. On the other side, though, there are some people moving into what's been this somewhat abandoned building for a while, so I guess we'll see what happens. Now, it's a little bit windy, and that's kind of amplified here whenever we're in the parking garage. And I'm not sure if it's going to think it's high enough off the ground to do ActiveTrack, but let's see if we can start it up. Yeah, aircraft too low. So yeah, aircraft too low. Even trying different modes for that ActiveTrack. They're all saying it's too low. So I think it's safe to say that this building is too small, both in the vertical perspective and also for me to feel comfortable riding around. I can't even get ActiveTrack to start going, so I guess we're going to try to find another parking garage. Alright, so we found another parking garage. This one is a little less ruled than I would like. However, I believe it has the space we need to get this working. Safety tips. I think it's the wrong time to tell me about safety tips. I'm not saying this isn't safe, just saying, you know. Let's see if we can turn on ActiveTrack. Perfect. Whew. It's hard to go backwards on this thing. We'll make sure we keep that in the video. Let's go behind this post. That was sketchy. It's getting pretty scary low. And it's kicking up a ton of dust. This is actually very entertaining in its own regard, just to watch the dust coming up. I can tell you one thing for certain, it would not be working this well if we were using the Mavic Air right now. And you could say, sure, that's because it has less sensors. But also because we're in ActiveTrack 2.0. Even if we didn't have the ceiling in the way, it would have lost me around that pillar. Ooh, that looks really sketchy. Alright, so I don't know how much of that I got on camera. I mean, I know I got all of it on the drone's camera, but it was shaking around like crazy. It was dodging left and right, trying to figure out which way to go around that pillar, and it was way too close to it. I did not feel comfortable with that. Did not feel comfortable with that at all. Alright, we're gonna dodge behind here again. It found me. Alright, so I'm gonna lose it with my Ronin S, but I'm going to Alright, I lost it. So what I was trying to say is I was going to lose it with the Ronin S, but I was going to try to run away from it. And I definitely was able to run away. Same thing, we'll try it again. Let's go around in circles. I'm over here. Oh. No. I'm over here. Oh. And now I'm over here. What? And spinning around these poles some more. Let's see if we can get freaked out again. Oh, it lost me. Oh. It's like playing hide and seek with your drone. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually a ton of fun, though I'm not necessarily advocating that you try it. We're just following each other right now. No problems at all. Ooh, almost lost my balance. Oh. I definitely got that one on camera. That was insane. Now, if we can, we're gonna try to go down this slope here. Come on, buddy. I need you over here. All right. You know, the drum seems to be doing okay, but I'm feeling pretty nervous about leaving my camera up there. And I'm also feeling nervous about the Segway and the slope. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn around. Honestly, it's doing really good in this incline. Let's go back up. See how it does with that. All right, so it definitely lost me. We can see it right there. All right, so we're gonna do two things. We're going to do a speed test, and we're gonna do what I'm gonna call the impossible mission. All right, so let's do a speed test first. I'm just gonna go in a straight line. I'm not even gonna swerve or anything. And we're gonna see how well, or even if it can keep up. It just had a super freak out. All right, we're getting down here near cars. So my feedback on the speed trial so far is that it's okay at it, but it just drags behind. That said, we are going to speed forward and take the track back. I'm sure you can see it on the cameras. It's freaking out. This is both very unnerving and also very exciting. So here we have an entrance to the top level of the garage. It's going to instantly lose its height requirement, and we're going to see if we can get it back into here after we get it out there. This is kind of neat, but there's also like some trailers being stored up here, but there's carports. Oh, I freaked out over that arm. That's cool. I don't think, ooh, that was really close. That was really close to the top of the carport. I don't think I've ever seen a parking garage like this with carports on top. Hey look, it's a security camera. All right, we are about to get to the impossible part of the impossible mission. Let's see what happens. Okay, it still sees my legs. Keep in mind, I'm not touching the controls at all. I'm just trying to see if it'll figure out how to get down here. It still sees my legs. All right, it lost me. It's not gonna pick me back up because it's too close to the building. All right, so I'm gonna manually take it down. All right, it sees me. Aircraft too low, let's take it up a little higher. Okay, it lost me, but okay. Okay, so it didn't do what I wanted. It didn't automatically come down when it saw that and tried to follow me. But what it did do is when I manually put it down, it tried to follow me. It locked back on, which is cool. But then it was too low at that point. We're just gonna try to go through this hole and see what happens. Yeah, it's got that same resistance. This hole right here is maybe 3 feet wide. Let's say probably 3 feet. And it just doesn't like it, I guess. All right, come out, come on. Come on, it's okay. It's okay, little buddy. All right, it's lagging behind a little bit, but it still sees me. It's coming towards me. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. Partially because there was a security camera right there, and the drone was like right in front of it for probably 30, 45 seconds, and I'm not sure if they saw it or if they're gonna try to come and get me to stop, but we're not gonna deal with that. And secondly, I think I've seen enough. This is very impressive as far as what I'm concerned. Dealing with some of the most difficult obstacles here. I mean, the drone's probably, what, maybe 10 inches wide. Not being able to go through a 3-foot gap, I can understand that because the sensors can only see so far to the left and right. And you know the left and right and the forward sensors come into play with that. So I think that's okay. I'm not gonna worry too much about that. And honestly, the way it's handled everything else that I put it through here is super awesome. Very happy with that. And I don't know, I find it amazing that it's flying in here at all without any assistance. The fact that it can handle itself That amazes me, and I am very impressed with that. So, good job DJI. Good job DJI. Very happy with the drone so far. Camera's awesome, ActiveTrack 2.0 is awesome, and I can't wait to see what else we can do with this. All right, that's it. Bye-bye. All right, we're not gonna get closer than that. Pretty sure I was close to losing my finger. Let's not ever do that hand thing to the pops again. Bad boys, what you want, what you want. Oh man. What you gonna do when Chevy John don't come for you? Tell me what you wanna do, what you gonna do. Yeah, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys. Oh man, you guys didn't see it, but security just went by. It was literally right as I was packing everything up. I think if I had a drone in the air, or even probably my tripod's out, they might have said something to me. But he looked at me as he was driving by, and I gave him a little head nod, and he gave me one back. Then he looped around. He didn't even check out all the levels. He just looped around the end of this level, and he was staring at me as he was going by. And then he went on his way out. So I'm not gonna lie, I was freaking out a little bit while that was happening, but I kind of anticipated it happening as well, because we went by that security camera, and the drone was literally right in front of the security camera. I mean, they would have to be stupid not to go and check out what's going on. So I'm just glad he didn't say anything, didn't get in any trouble. This is a public parking garage at a shopping center, so I don't really think that I would get in trouble. He'd probably just tell me to stop, but there's nothing saying I can't be here. It's just they probably don't want drones flying around necessarily. For all those younger folks out there watching, I wouldn't recommend trying this at home. Actually, please don't try this at home. But yeah, it was a ton of fun. Can I say that? Should probably just end the video now.